credit life insurance. You don't really need it, but
puts lots of cash in our pockets.
You look nervous. We better hurry and get you to sign. Or I'll pretend to ruin your credit with one phone call.
Predatory lenders are never this easy to spot. Call us and protect yourself with the facts.
Every day, online predators make their way into homes uninvited and unnoticed. Help delete online predators. To learn what you can do to protect your kids' online life, visit cybertipline.com.
And we're back, and we thank you for staying tuned. And we're talking to Rev Darrell Smith, and he's talking about International Women's month.
Yes, a month.
Month.
Give them a whole year.
Oh, you're so liberal in giving women
like I can,
like you can give them a whole year.
Well, you know, it's a lifetime thing. Because I mean, thank God for the women. If it wasn't for them, where would we be? You know, in so many words. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week if they're having the. On confirmation and everything.
Yeah, you want to listen to that? You want to see it?
Well, it's going to be on every TV, I'm pretty sure. So whether you
think it's going to be pretty
it's going to be pretty covered.
Highly covered.
It's going to be highly covered, and you know what? I say this because we've come a long way. When you're talking about how the black women were delivering meals to the soldiers in the war and everything, we live in an information society right now. You can get things boom like that, and I noticed lately now. Like for debates when they've been having for other functions that they're having, they have what now is called a fact finder, a fact check. Like if a presidential candidate doing a debate, whatever like that, they have fact checkers right after he's finished that sentence, right after they finish the debate. Well, so-and-so said this, but this is not true. And they have fact checkers, so they can check the facts of somebody as they speak even now, you know, to say, what they did, what's going to happen, and all like that. Mm-hmm. And I saw that recently in the recent debates and everything, to the point whereby it says they should have had that a long time ago. You know, fact checkers. Check the facts to see if that person is saying true or what they're saying is true. Because so many times, and I say this again, being politically correct, but a person can tell a lie so much that they start believing their own lie. I sound like a politician, huh? Yeah. A person can tell a lie so much that they believe their own lie, and then people start believing the lie as the truth. And let me say this right fast. Some people would rather believe a lie than the truth. I said it.
That sounds like a biblical concept of retrobates.
There you go. Go ahead, Professor.
Retrobates.
Yeah.
People get to the point where they like you said, they know they're lying, but they believe they're lying, and they rather lie than to tell the truth. Where it's easier to tell the truth, you know. And you, I think you said it as some politicians, they know the truth but don't want to tell the truth and go beyond that. They don't want to live the truth. We say that about politicians.
Right.
It's about people in general.
You're right about that.
They just hold different positions.
Right.
But it's people in general.
That's true.
You know, I want to say in our church settings, maybe some of our members, maybe some of the members of our members' family, some situations that happen in our churches, and look, we've been taught to do the work of the missionary, and the requirement of that is that we should investigate. Yes, we want to take everybody word, but Jesus explained to us that we need to go out and see what that need is, and find out if there's a real need.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people, just like you say, they this is happening, that happened. There was a story about a lady said she had cancer, and she didn't have cancer, but she I want to say
They raised money for her?
yeah, of course she did. I'm talking about a large sums of money, and when they found out, and when she. I don't know how they found out getting her medical information, but they found out she didn't have any cancer.
Yeah. I'm bringing that up for a reason, because just before the break and everything, we talked about the confirmation hearing for the judge.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that about the fact checking, because they're going to have some of those politicians that may say, well, may go against her record, but the records will show who's right.
The record is going to speak for itself?
Right. Because it's hard to be a liberal and yet be a conservative, and at the same time for some. And so, because I've heard some speak against her, what she's about, but when you do the fact checking, it's not what it is.
In other words, her record speaks for itself.
Her record speaks for itself and everything.
And look, we are called, the Apostle Paul says that we are living epistles. We are living letters to the world. By the way, we can't fool God. So God already know what He wrote in us.
Hello.
And so when we try to, I don't want to use the word imitate or emulate, but when we try to deceive people about, I guess achievements. People, you did resumes in the past, and when you did your resume,
you embellish.
I hope you didn't embellish.
No. I'm using that word, but people embellish.
People had a tendency to embellish. Like you say,
right.
Maybe they say they were a TV star. And maybe they've been on the TV twice.
Yeah.
So in their own mind, they were a TV star.
Yeah. So yeah.
And they'll show their old VHS.
Yeah. That's a good point, because a friend of mine told me this a long time ago, and he said it right, so I said the correct way. He says, in order to get things in life, you need to sell yourself, or speak up for yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody else will. And I can understand that. Speak up for yourself, but don't lie.
Yeah, that's true.
You speak up for yourself.
In the Christian movement, we are giving away Jesus. We're giving away ourselves.
That's right.
And so you have to have Jesus to give it away. If you don't have Jesus, then you're right. You're giving yourself away, and yourself is not always what people need.
Right.
Because some of ourselves are not good enough to help the need of the people that really need something beyond not only the frustration. We talked about war and stuff like that. The president of Ukraine said that we have needs, and he appealed to the
Congress,
the American Congress, and said these are some of our needs. He used some of, I want to say, our terminology that said what Dr. Martin Luther King said. We have a dream.
Right, that's right.
Y'all familiar with dream. We're trying to not only actualize, but we're trying to realize the dream that Dr. King had a vision for this country.
Yes.
Not just for himself, but for this country. And look, we definitely have to strive towards that, because whoever is left here to represent humanity, we hope that they represent us in the right posture. And so
all men are created equal.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a good saying. And the blessing is that there's a biblical saying: you brought nothing into this world. I know we want to own everything, but when we were born, our parents brought us in here.
That's right.
And the other part said, you won't take anything out. I don't care if you got billions of dollars. When they close the casket, cremate you, or whatever they want to do with you, I guarantee they're not going to put those billions of dollars in the casket with you.
No.
There was a story. There was a story about a husband and a wife, and he told his wife, he said, "Baby, when I die, I want all my money to go in the casket with me." That's what you want?
I'm listening.
The danger about that, if he want all his money, he's not really thinking about taking care of his wife. And so she said, if that's your last wish, on your death wish, I'm going to do it. She did it.
What she did?
She wrote a check and put it in the casket. Say, anywhere you go, if you can catch it, you got your money.
I like that because I was waiting for the punchline. Yeah.
She wrote a check for it.
Yes, indeed.
So wherever you go, I don't think they take checks everywhere you go.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, the signature and everything. Yeah.
Not only signature.
I mean, you know. And don't talk. Wait. I know it sounds morbid. Don't talk about the cremated. Just that. There you go, huh?
Oh, I don't. He didn't want to get cremated.
Oh, he said the casket.
He specified put him in the casket and dress him up, make him look good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that she was how she was going to do it. Mm-hmm. In other words, he assumed that the money was going to be in the casket with him.
You know, right fast, because I know we're going to be closing soon. I do want to send my condolences out to one of my classmates, Norman Nero, class of 1975, Walter Alcorn. His homegoing service was Friday at Reverend Moses Garden Church. And Fellowship. But I just wanted to give condolences out to the family and class of 1975, Walter Alcorn, because he was my classmate. And, you know, as much as we talk, we like to at least share those things. So, again, give condolences to the family of Norman Nero. And thank God for his legacy. He was a friend, and so you never know. You never know. But I just thank God that we could have this outlet. I have this way of sharing, because that's the thing about it is like you said, here today, gone tomorrow, but here today, gone today also.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Let's thank God for that, and let's thank God for International Women's Month.
Yeah.
I got to say it again.
Yeah. Again, it's a blessing that we can talk about things that hopefully impact our lives and change our life and motivate us to live a better life. Hopefully, a godly, peaceful, a life of harmony where we can be at peace with our friends, neighbors, and acquaintances, so we can project. That's one thing I've been paying attention to over in Ukraine. The feeling of connectedness that the individuals that are in the war, and then they are saying, they have a stake in being in their country, because they talk about how they love and I want to use the word fellowship, because they show a fellowship in trying to stay together, and our prayers go out to them, as well as we want to pray continually about this virus, and we're praying that God is clearing it up and it's getting better.
Yeah.
We're encouraging our members that they can attend church. Still social distance, still wearing your mask, still hopefully if you haven't been vaccinated, make sure you get a vaccination or even a booster, but let's get rid of this so we can move forward. And we always say to back to normalcy, but there's going to be a new normal.
Hello.
Again, we thank God for the DK. We thank God for all you that listen. You're welcome to come out to church. True Love Missionary Baptist Church, 2710 Phillips Street. Worship time is at 8 a.m. in the morning. Come on out and be blessed. It's our prayer.